Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Kim Crumpus from the Price Action Traders Institute, and it is Wednesday, October 30th. Today, I want to take a look at and see if there's any trading opportunities when the Bank of Canada interest rate announcement comes out at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. So I plan on recording any moves and any trades that I take. But before I do that, let's briefly talk about the risk disclosure, because that's important. Even if you're a new trader or an experienced trader, you have to realize that trading is a risky venture for anyone. It's assumed that you've taken complete and full responsibility for your own trading and, of course, your own results. All right, let's go out to the charts. I'll be looking at two pairs today, two pairs that we trade and plan for in our New York trade planning session and the London trade planning session, and that will be the dollar CAD and the CAD yen. And I want to look at the price action leading up to this news event, which is in just under 4 minutes. And it actually is just ranging. We have ranging price action. So the news will drive this, hopefully, either direction, and we may get a trading opportunity. And if I jump over to the CAD yen, it's the same thing. It's just ranging price action, which just looks like this. There's no real move either to the upside, with your typical pullbacks, or no real move to the downside. All right, so I'll be back about 30 seconds in front of the news and we'll take a look. Okay, we just have a few seconds to go, and as you can see, the spread is starting to widen. Not too bad though. Oh, there it goes. It's widening up. So I can't get into a trade yet. I have to wait for this to settle. And if I jump over to the CAD yen, it's probably doing, well, not quite the same thing. So what I'm going to do is get in short here and quickly put in a stop. 12 pips. And then I'm going to get in long here on the dollar CAD and quickly put in my 10 pip stop. There we go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put a target in here up at this first level. And actually, I'm going to move it up just in case this thing explodes to the upside. So I'm going to go up 2 levels and I'm going to go down 2 levels on the CAD yen. All right, so we'll give this some time and see what it does, and I'll be back with any updates. All right, so you can see that this is moving very nicely, very smoothly. We're about 7 minutes into the news event, and I've already moved my protective stop up right here to lock in plus 10. So I risk 10 on the trade, and I'm locking 10 right now. So right now, 1-to-1, if this turns around on me, that's what would happen. And I'm going to look to possibly move it up more if price actually blows through this next level at 31.50. And then over here on the CAD yen, not as much in this trade yet. So I've locked in plus 6, which I'm risking 12 pips. I risked 12 pips on this, and right now it's only at half. So not ideal, but until the trade gets a little bit more into it, like maybe when price pushes through 82.80, if it does, then I will go ahead and move to protect some more. All right, so I'm back with an update, and I've moved this protective stop now on the dollar CAD to lock in plus 20 pips right here. And again, I am targeting up here at this level at 31.80. And hopefully we'll see if price makes it up there. But as price, if it does, gets close to that area, I'll continue to move and pull this stop up just to protect as much as I feel comfortable with protecting in this position. Let's jump over to the CAD yen. The CAD yen, I've also moved my protective stop down on this one. Doesn't have this one doesn't have as much as the dollar CAD, but I've locked in plus 12. So now I'm 1-to-1 on this and 2-to-1 on the dollar CAD. And I'm not sure that you can see this, but I am targeting down here at this level at 82.50. And just like the dollar CAD, if price starts to make its move and get closer to this zone here, to this 82.50, then I'll pull this stop down as I feel it's warranted. I'll be back with any updates. Hey there, I'm back with an update, and I've now moved this protective stop up to lock in 33 pips, which I said I would do if price started to come through 31.50, which it has. And again, I am still targeting up here at 31.80. And as price even gets closer to this, if it does, I will probably move this protective stop up a little bit just to take a little bit more out of the trade. Let's go over to the CAD yen, because I have also moved the protective stop on this, and I have now locked in plus 22. This one's a little bit tighter because there's not as much in this trade, but I'm locked at basically the first levels out of these trades. And again, still targeting down here at 82.50. If price does make a move closer to that, I will probably start dragging this protective stop just to get as much as I can out of both of these trades. All right, I'll be back with an update. All right, I have an update. You should be able to see this now. That protective stop that I placed on the CAD yen has been hit. So I am out of this trade for plus 22. Let's jump over to the dollar CAD. And this protective stop here is still holding. And again, if price does start to make a turn and run up towards 31.80, I'll go ahead and pull this stop up. But for right now, this trade is locked with 33 pips. The Bank of Canada press conference is about to begin, and what I've done is I've left my protective stop here and I've moved my target up just in case he says something that makes this dollar CAD explode. All right, so I moved it from 31.80 up to 3,200. We'll see if it actually makes a move or a run once this press conference begins. All right. I have gone ahead now and inched this protective stop up to plus 40. And here it is, plus 40. And again, I'm still looking for this to maybe explode. I don't know. It's starting to get a little bit late in the day. It's 8:30 a.m. here in California, 11:30 on the East Coast. And I know we have FOMC in, 2.5 hours from now? I might take this off if price gets into 31.80 at that first target. All right, I'll be back with any updates. Just move this protective stop up again, and now it is locked at 52 pips as price hit into this first target up here at 31.80. And again, I'm still looking to see if price is going to make a move up there, but this is pretty tight here. And so if price does turn around, then I will be taken out of this trade. All right, so I just took this trade off. I closed it for, let's go ahead and wipe this clean, for plus 60. All on this news trade here. And the other one, the CAD yen, remember that hit my protective stop for plus 22. So that was a total of plus 82 pips today just on news trades, which in the scheme of things and the way the market had been not moving overnight, this was phenomenal opportunities. But remember, when you trade red news, you have to have a plan on how to do it. And that's something that we teach here at the Price Action Traders Institute. So again, trading is really risky unless you have a specific method and plan that you commit to and that you actually follow. All right. So I hope this helped you in your trading some way, like talking about moving a protective stop, when to hold on to a trade, and why you would want to do that. All right. Thanks a lot for listening. I know you have a choice as to who you listen to in the Forex world, and there's a lot of people out there. But thank you for your time, and hopefully you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not. And please don't forget, visit us at priceactiontradersinstitute.com. Thanks a lot. Over and out.